We're talking now at Lahoma with Dr. Brett Carver, OSU's wheat breeder. And Brett, we want to start things off this year talking about Smith's Gold. It's been really a success story for Oklahoma, and you have lots of future plans in the work too.
We sure do. It's been a success story in our farmers' fields for many years now. We released it in 2017, so it has been out there for a while. We know it can do a lot of things. Be grazed, be used just for grain production, used for quality, and the bakers like it. So I'm really excited about it, but what I'm really excited about now is some of the progenies we were seeing coming forward from Smith's Gold.
And you have a few of those out
Yes,
here
we do.
at Lahoma. Let's kind of start walking that way as we continue talking. And you've been working on these, the ones that have kind of come to the forefront for quite a few years now.
Yeah, so you know the breeding cycle takes about 10, 11 years conventionally. And so we've been testing these for up to 5 years. And one of them is in the OSU Wheat variety trials last year and this year, and that's this one, this OK2708 line. The parentage on this, now of course, is half of it is Smith's Gold, but the other half is a line from Romania called Miranda. And I like that. I really want to introduce diversity, genetic diversity, into the program as much as possible, because that puts diversity into our commercial fields, and that really helps us in the long run.
When we've talked before, you've said there's a lot of great qualities to this, but none of these are perfect.
Right, yeah, and the great quality about this one is it has led some of the trials that Dr. Silva has conducted last year, and I think it will lead a few this year. But what you won't see are some aspects of quality that do have my attention and if not have my concern. I really need just a little more data to feel comfortable in moving forward with this, but if I did decide we'll go on to another one, it's probably going to be because of quality.
Let's take a look at the other one in the family.
Good, yes, let's do. So this one, again, has Smith's Gold, but it has on the other side of the parentage a line from Kansas State. We use Kansas State genetics quite routinely. They use some of our germplasm as well, so that's good. We like that inter-cooperation. This one, though, has the quality that's better than the 2708. I'm not sure if it can yield quite as much as 2708. And so I just need to get that balance fixed in my mind and figure out, okay, which do we all feel more comfortable with? And so that will be this year, but I feel like I have a qualified backup. But just in case that backup doesn't work, there's always another backup.
Right, and let's talk about that backup.
Okay. So this one is really one of my favorites. It just catches my eye because, and not so much now, but when the heads get bigger and they get to be that bronze color, it just really pops out. And so I've watched it very carefully. The yield and the quality, we have really good balance there. Do we have as much yield as 2708? I want to figure that out for sure. I think we do. Had a little bit of a down year in 24, but I would personally like to see this one go forward, but I have to take the personal side of it out and go with the professional decision.
Sure, and then will you know a lot more after harvest?
Oh, definitely. I will probably know at harvest, and so I'll just confirm in my own mind, confirm with other people on the wheat improvement team, which one is the better one, and there will be other opinions to be had. But I feel pretty confident we're going to make a decision on one of these three this year. And by the way, this last one, is a combination of very familiar genetics, Smith's Gold and Green Hammer. Now the diversity isn't that good as far as bringing in something new, but we may make the exception on this one.
Those are names we recognize,
yes. Names
that producers will recognize. When you're out and about at plot tours, do you get some interest in these from producers?
Well, I certainly have gotten interest from the 2708. I can't even tell you for sure if 738 is in the variety trials. It probably is, but the 708 has also been eye-popping because those heads, just like Smith's Gold, they get rather large and they're quite noticeable.
You test these for years for a lot of reasons, but part of it is so you can get through the different years of growing season and all the challenges that can happen in Oklahoma. What specifically are you getting this year that is giving you information about these three in particular?
Well, a very powerful piece of information I just haven't had before, and that's resistance to a virus disease called the wheat streak mosaic. Now our listeners and viewers out in western Oklahoma know much more about this disease. It's more prevalent there. But we're seeing this disease come downstate more than ever. And we just got news today from Kansas that they're seeing an outbreak of this disease. So wheat streak is something to be reckoned with. And I think we have some pretty good resistance in our germplasm already. This line just happens to have the best resistance of the three. And it really pops out. I mean, it has a nice green color because there's very little bit of streaking in there. And I guess I should also mention, as far as that tolerance to some of the conditions we have in the state, we often have low pH soils to deal with, and we're constantly trying to make sure we have that tolerance. And you know, sometimes we just don't. Smith's Gold is not really tolerant to low pH, but this progeny, thanks to Green Hammer, has some of our best tolerance. I'm really proud of that.
Great. Well, good luck through harvest as you get the data in and try to fine tune those decisions, and please keep us posted.
Sure will. Thank you.
All right. Great talking with you, Brett.
And you too, Lyndall.